Hey, good evening, guys. Pete Olson once again, the Montana Silver Stacker, Monday night, the 11th. And tonight's video is titled, Check Your Change, You Might Strike Silver. Okay, what do I mean by that? I'm going to show you guys how you can tell whether there's silver in your change or not. Okay, how about that? And if there is, it's worth a lot more than, for instance, just this quarter, okay? So there are still U.S. silver coins in circulation, okay? Dimes, this comes in dimes, quarters, and half dollars. Minted before 1965, they contain 90% silver, otherwise known as junk silver, and we'll definitely go into that, certainly not junk. What are you looking for? How can you tell? Okay, if you just lay your quarters like this, okay, or your dimes or half dollars, okay, an easy way to tell, instead of looking at the date of every single one, okay, if you lay it right on its side, if you kind of see that brown in there, if you see brown on the edge, okay, hold your coin on the edge. If you see brown, the coin is clad copper. A solid edge is silver, so you can see the brown here. But if it was silver, it'd be clear. It looked just like silver, not the brown. Okay, it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So if you see brown, it's better luck next time, right? But if you see a solid edge, you know, it looks silver, you struck silver. And as I mentioned to you, there's nothing, they call it junk silver, but there's nothing junky about it. 90% silver U.S. coinage is sometimes called junk silver because they have no numismatic value over their melt value. This may have been junk back when silver was $1 an ounce, but we know silver is not $1 an ounce anymore. It's over $20 an ounce, so not anymore. So the U.S. Mint made the silver content in these coins proportional to their denomination. So $1 in face value in any combination of dimes, quarters, halves contains about 0.715 troy ounces of silver. This is why you see quote unquote junk silver, if you will, sold in multiples of face value. So with the dimes, that's a pre-1965 Roosevelt, Mercury, Barber. The quarters are pre-1965 Washington, Standing Liberty and Barber. And the half dollars, 1964 JFK, Franklin, Walking Liberty, and Barber. How much is it worth? Okay, so if you have, let's say this particular coin was pre-1965, it was silver. What you do is you take the spot price of silver, okay, times 0.715. Okay, remember we talked about the silver content, 0.715, and then times whatever you have, whether if it's a half dollar times 0.5, or if it's a quarter times 0.25. If it's a dime, it's 0.10. Okay, so let's do something. Let's say this was real silver. I've got a quarter in my hand. I think silver is like $20.30. I'm approximating here. Times, so spot price, $20.30 times 0.715 times 0.25, since it's a quarter. Okay, so if this was pre-1965, this would be worth about $3.63, guys. Okay, so it definitely pays to look for that and really watch your silver, guys. Remember, if it's brown on the edge, that's not silver, right? You're not looking for the brown. Brown in it means it's clad copper. If it's silver, if it's solid, a solid edge means it's silver. Okay, so there's also something called 40% silver, and those come in the JFK half dollars and the Eisenhower dollars. The JFK half dollars were from 65 to 70, 1965 to 70. The Eisenhower dollars were from 1971 to 1976. Very, very interesting. And so for the JFK half dollars, from 65 to 70 Kennedy half dollars were made from a care of 21% silver and 79% copper, sandwiched between two layers of 80% silver and 20% copper. The total silver content was 0.1479 troy ounces of silver and 40 ounces of the total weight. I'll get rid of that call there, okay? The Eisenhower dollars is another 40% silver. The special uncirculated and proof Eisenhower dollars. These dollars were never meant for circulation. Isn't that interesting? And were only sold in packages for coin collectors. They were all made in the San Francisco Mint. And there were some 35% silver, and they were the war nickels, World War II, from 1942 to 1945. And those were 35% silver. So, so it might be worth more than the melt, guys. If you have older coins, if they're in decent shape, they may be worth more than the melt value. And you can check online sales at eBay, etc., etc. But the biggest thing that you get out from this video is how to test. Look visually, so you don't have to look at every coin in the year. If it's brown, that means it's clad copper, right? If it's not, if it's silver, if it's solid, that means it's silver. I hope you guys enjoyed this, guys. I'm real fortunate to get all my silver. Let me get rid of this call here. To get all my silver for free, because we get all our silver out of profits, not out of pocket. I'm with a company called ISN, International Silver Network. We're a 6-year-old home-based business in silver and gold. We make a phenomenal income doing what we already love to do, stacking silver and gold, simply by sharing it with others and by helping others and retailing it to them, helping individuals and their families prepare for their financial future, especially with what's coming with the economic collapse, okay? So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please share it with all your platforms. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Feel free to leave comments below. I really find it interesting, and I'm always learning, guys, about the history of the silver and the content and what's happened with the history and how it's changed. So pre-1965, look for that edge. That's what you're looking for. God bless you guys, and have a fantastic week this week. Talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.